Falls. It'll probably be 2 hours or so, but it's coming. Oh, and I just saw... I just saw a photo of it. So, like, there is definitely a tornado there. Coming up into the northern Seymour, Texas area. Strong tornado ongoing right now north and east of Red Springs, Texas. Take cover now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. You've got to protect yourself. You got to try to get underground for this one. Lots of people live just to the north of Seymour here. It's not a completely barren area, but thankfully I do think the biggest part of the circulation will go north of town. We're going to keep hoping for that anyways. Okay, we do have a storm chaser in Seymour, so hopefully if there's anything going on out there, we'll be able to see it through their camera. I did just retweet a picture, I believe, a picture of the tornado now. From storm chaser Jeff Piotrowski, who's on that storm in Seymour, Texas. If you're just now tuning in, we have a massive tornado on the ground right now, likely doing significant damage to whatever it hits just north and west of Seymour, Texas. We need everybody in that town to get to shelter, even though I do believe it's likely that the main circulation is going to go north. But Mabel and Fulda are also in the path of this along Highway 82. Meteorologist Andy Hill, go ahead.
Yeah, Ryan, to go along with that picture, there is now an actual scattered debris signature that we can observe on radar there. And I would go ahead and, given what we saw earlier,
new information. This tornado warning has been upgraded.
And supercell in general with multiple cycles. I'd go ahead and say, we're an hour out from Wichita Falls from this thing getting there and surrounding areas there in Texas. So you guys should be ready and telling people about this storm well ahead of the time that it gets there, just in case that it does exactly what the National Weather Service thinks it will do, which is last a long time in this volatile environment.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, meteorologist Andy Hill. Everybody along Highway 82 there needs to be ready for the storm as it comes up towards you, including Holiday, Lakeside City, Wichita Falls, Iowa Park. This is a life-threatening, damaging tornado, and it's going to stay that way for a while. Now, we just got an updated tornado warning in Missouri. I want to go look at that real quick. This is an observed tornado, law enforcement confirmed tornado now between Gentry and Martinsville, north of Albany in Missouri. Take shelter now if you haven't already. That's going to be for, what is that, Gentry County. So yeah, take shelter. We also have a bunch of tornado warnings scattered around here in southeast Kansas. Granola, Moline, Howard, you guys are still under that warning. Probably a new warning coming soon for Elk Falls as well. Ponca City, you guys are getting ready to get in on some really strong winds, 60-mile-an-hour winds, 1.5 inch hail. Get ready for that. Our big storm that all of our storm chasers have ascended on here in just west of Oklahoma City, this lone supercell.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Not currently producing a tornado, but it is so close, and it's come so close so many times. The unfortunate part about all of this is it's going to have a lot of tries, right? This thing's going to keep trying to produce a tornado. It's a supercell all by itself. It's going to keep trying, and eventually it's going to be successful. So if you're in the path of this thing, you need to be taking shelter. Once again, the rotating part of the storm is about to exit the tornado warning polygon. So I'm assuming that they will put out a new warning here soon for areas north and west of Calumet. But Calumet, you guys are in the path of this thing. You need to take shelter. Go ahead, Andy.
Yeah, in addition to that, on that storm, Ryan, there's a big lightning uptick on that. Riley is reporting bunches of cloud of ground lightning strikes way out in front of this thing and also back into the core. You can kind of observe that happening simultaneously as we see the velocities on both sides of the mesocyclone accelerate. So stronger storm, more rapid rotation, and thus a probably stronger updraft as well is causing generating a bunch more static electricity from ice crashing into it, all the other ice, and this storm's probably really tall. So thus we're seeing a bunch more lightning strikes, and that for that reason, that tells us that the storm is still intensifying and likely has a better chance of producing all severe hazards.
Okay, thank you, meteorologist Andy Hill. Lots of storm chasers have kind of gathered around this storm here. So we're going to hear a lot about it. Every little move that this storm makes, we're going to know the moment that it happens. So keep that in mind as we continue to watch this thing develop. They just put out a new severe thunderstorm warning for the forward flank of that storm. It's a considerable severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag, 1.75 inch in diameter, hail possible. That's golf ball size. Once again, I do expect that we'll probably see a new tornado warnings at some point here as well. Now, one of the newer tornadoes on radar. This is a classic rotating supercell with a huge hook echo. The velocity signatures are pretty much off the charts. And of course, we do have now a sign that there is debris. So I'm going to come down here. And continue to monitor this storm from a couple different radar sites. Yeah, this is big time, y'all. This is probably the biggest tornado that we've had today so far. And it's going to be coming over there towards you in Mabale. And we just got a new considerable severe thunderstorm warning for Osage County, Oklahoma. Wow. If you're just now tuning in, what we're zoomed in on here is a supercell thunderstorm that's producing a big tornado as it moves up towards Mabale and Lake Kemp in Texas. Okay, we do have a radar confirmed PDS tornado warning for Baylor, Wahlberger, Wilbarger, sorry, and Baylor and Wilbarger counties in Texas. Take shelter now. Your life is in extreme danger if you're anywhere in front of that hook right there. Now, we do have a storm chaser on this storm.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
But I don't know exactly what we're looking at here. I don't know where exactly he is. Let me pull up something really quick. Let me see if I can see his location. Mark is on the road just to the north and east of Seymour. So Mark is like right here. So theoretically, we should have an incredibly good view of this thing. However, it might be a rain-wrapped, kind of circulation here. So we're going to keep an eye on his feed, and I'll bring it up whenever we've got something there. But just know that we do have actual eyes on the ground looking at our massive tornadic storm here that's moving up towards Kemp Lake. Also, Chandra, Nick Busby is in that same area. So we should definitely have, no, he's on LSM. We should definitely have him up. If you're just now tuning in, we are watching a PDS tornado situation unfold here in Texas. We also have a ton of other warnings as well. We've got a collection of tornado warnings west of Oklahoma City, associated with a very strong supercell that's kind of ramping up here in the last couple of hours. We're seeing a lot more kind of big time rotation between Karnes and Calumet, and they did finally issue that new tornado warning that goes a little bit more to the north and west like this. It goes almost up to Okarch in Oklahoma there. This storm is at some point going to produce another tornado. I don't know how soon that'll be, but it looks like it's right there. It looks like it's really close. And we do have storm chasers on this, giving us a view of this one as well. Brad Arnold's there. Zach Hall's there. And as soon as somebody has a visual on that, we will let you know. Tornado warning also for Howard in southeast Kansas. Pretty significant rotation signature there as well. Howard, Cave Springs, take shelter. That's a dangerous storm. And then last but not least, there's a tornado warning all the way up here in North Missouri. It's going to be allowed to expire in about 10 minutes. And we'll see if they issue another one, but stay in your safe spot in Martinsville, Missouri.
A new tornado warning has been issued.
Gentry, Harrison, Mercer, and Worth counties in Missouri. They just issued a new observed tornado warning for you guys. That's the storm we were just now looking at. Let me read about it here. Emergency management. Confirmed tornado. So that's somewhere between Denver and Martinsville right now in Missouri. Take shelter if you're in Washington Center. Okay. Eagleville, Ridgeway, Canesville, Hatfield, Pleasanton, all these places